Good round of MMA. A lot of damage to that left eye. Swelling already. HP on the back foot.
Now it's NGUPHANE pushing forward a little bit.
Definitely tired though.
It's a good right from NGUPHANE. Leg kick that preceded it.
Hand again.
Body kick from Van Staden.
HP gets him off with that body kick. Oh, low kick, right hand. Peace seems to have found his range. HP striking very tricky though. It's a lot more explosive. Oh, front kick lands. Oh,
it's a good right from NGUPHANE. He's got Van Staden up against the fence.
Van Staden is hurt. HP got it on the back foot. Oh, right hand.
Good right from Staden coming back. Both lads looking at each other. Come on then. But
HP just always willing to engage. Even when he's on the back foot, some right hands landing there to the body.
Van Staden certainly hurt. He's keeping up, his back against the fence. He's not moving much. He's inviting NGUPHANE on to keep striking.
Big overhand right.
And he's starting to get hit. Beautiful left though from Van Staden. NGUPHANE just eats it in coming forward. That left jab from Staden starting to score as it was beginning the first one. NGUPHANE started to hunt him down with a big right of his own. The left misses.
NGUPHANE, oh, big right hand by HP. NGUPHANE doesn't want to be too confident in there. HP can put a lot out. Forward pressure body. Tight clinch. Oh, straight onto the double. It's got the double clasp. Dropping to the single with the left hand.
Let's have a look at the in-play odds for World Sports Betting. And even Stevens on the ground, on their feet, a 0.9 betting line for both athletes. Tough one for anyone to call, including the World Sports Betting punters.
Left hand there on the single control. Peace doing exceptionally well to control the right hand with the wrist clasp. He keeps picking that elbow. You see he wants to drive that elbow to the top of the cage. Lift up HP. HP relentless on that forward pressure. But a lot of space, which gives Peace an opportunity to keep the momentum moving. Going to the Kimura grip for the defense. See how he's keeping those legs long. HP not able to clasp. Oh, raw power. And that
good shot from Van Staden.
Picked him up enough to get his feet just off the ground, enough to use the foot sweep.
Van Staden's got around the neck, but it was just to the side was NGUPHANE.
Half guard control. He's trying to switch to the mount.
And he does indeed, Gareth.
Peace looking tired. HP very heavy on top. We know that. Peace giving his back. HP got the choke
underneath.
Is it underneath?
Can't see it from here, Gareth. He's locking onto something. It's not under.
He's very tired though.
Van Staden with both hooks in. Now he's got it underneath. He's cracking on it. Will NGUPHANE be able to survive this submission attempt as he did in the first? He's trying. He really is. He's pulling down the arm. Van Staden continues to reset the lock. NGUPHANE is still surviving. How is he seeing through this submission? Van Staden is cranking on for all he's got. He's getting up. He's holding on to the fence. Provocation stopping him. Oh, he got out. He got out of it. And he's turning in. Now it's a good piece of NGUPHANE on top of Van Staden with 1 minute 30 left in the second.
How did he survive that? That is just unbelievable. He willed himself up. Bit of a fence grab, but he just stood up and shrugged him off. Clearly both very tired. What a second round, back and forth. I thought that was done and dusted. How did he get out of that? Just sheer will.
Van Staden had the choke in deep. He reset it even deeper. Everyone thought NGUPHANE was going to tap, and he gutted it out and came back with an incredible show of resilience.
There's just times in a fight where a guy will just do something unbelievable. I've been there myself. You're almost done and dusted, but you just find this inner strength and you just fight it out. That's the true guts of an unbelievable fighter there. HP thought he had it done and dusted.
And Peace NGUPHANE now coming with repeated lefts. Coming in with some ground and pound, finishing the second as he did in the first. Just able to survive. HP Van Staden needs to do the same.
First the guillotine, then the rear naked. HP on. Oh, and the Kimura. He's lost the Kimura.
Looks like he had the Kimura and then he let go of it.
He lost the...
NGUPHANE did well to move round to the left side.
Straight
now he's
mounts.
fully mounting Van Staden. 10 seconds left, very little time to work. Ashley left hand Staden's covering up. Bell's about to come. Unbelievable.
Wow. That was exceptional. Such a back and forth round. HB just stays on the attack all the time. He looks not in it, but then all of a sudden out of nowhere something comes from him, a jab, a submission attack. Peace was well in control, and then he reversed it and he got on his back, and wow, one of the deepest rear nakeds I've seen it for a long time. He was riding him in the backpack. Peace stood up, shrugged him off. You see, yeah, Peace was winning.
Nice right.
The striking exchanges. HB stayed in it. A lot of the time fighting off for the back foot on the fence.
It was HB Van Staden's left jab that got him out of trouble.
Just powered this.
Doggedly determined into the trip.
Switched to the half mount. Peace rolled. I don't know how he got out of this. He shrugged him off. He wanted to flip back and then stalled, and HP just slid off the side of him.
Wow, and it all comes down to this. The third round is going to be key.
What a co-main event we've had. Both these guys have had unbelievable moments to finish. They must be looking at each other going, how are you still in here? Good show of respect, touch, and straight into the work.
Well, Pisangapane is looking to push the pace again and see if he can score on the stand-up.
Eats a jab from HB. Just watching for too long.
Ngupane with a big right. Now he goes for the takedown. Now he's got the double. Sprawl from Van Staden, but the fence is behind him and he goes down.
Smart work by Peace. He's extremely tired, struggling to keep his range on the feet.
Van Staden trying to get back up.
Shoots for the double, straight onto the back.
And the in-play odds, it's now Ngupane who's the favourite. Van Staden the 1.4 outsider. Ngupane again going for the double.
Threw that right hand and HP just immediately threw an elbow back.
Nicely up the middle from Ngupane. It's going to be a real show of cardio in this third.
What a fight. Such a back and forth exchange. Both guys.
And now it's Van Staden trying to take the back of Ngupane.
And it's on again.
He's got it underneath. Will Ngupane be able to survive this one? It is indeed, but he's showing again and again the ability to survive submissions as Ngupane. He's trying to shrug it off. He's wincing just a little bit. Van Staden's cranky. But he's got it down! HP Van Staden wins!
Wow, what a win! What a win!
What a war that was!
My word!
Unbelievable!
But he stayed offensive all the time. Even when he was on the back foot, he was throwing, he was hunting something. He was under an immense amount of pressure for most of that fight. He missed two, and when he got to the third opportunity, he was destructive, got the finish. Peace and Ngupane, keep your head up hard, buddy. Man. That was one of the best fights I've seen in a long time.
An incredible victory for RPF and Staden. But it takes a dance partner to put on an incredible fight like that, and he found that in Ngupane. The boy just had no quit. Olili was going absolutely nowhere. Finally in the third, had no choice but to tap as you talk through the Sonic Action replay, Gareth.
A lot of the fight was on the front foot by Peace. He controlled the range, he shot on the double there. Lost the control, HP managed to get on the back. This one was just too tight. You see how he dropped the hand in the back of the head there, drove the head forward, making it exceptionally tight. Peace had no other decision but to tap. As soon as he had got the hooks in, he was able to create the leverage. But I mean, how did he stay in that? He stayed in there through grit, determination, heart, desire, and offense. But like I said, a lot of the time he was on the back foot and he just threw something. There was a jab, there was an up elbow, there was it was just a desperate desire to keep him off him, and it ended up being his strongest tool.
A superb fight indeed. Let's get the official result and send it up to the voice of the hexagon. He is Koto Bilal Ramapo.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these two warriors a big round of applause. Referee Bobby Corrigianides has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 32 seconds of the third round, declaring your winner by tap out due to rear naked choke in the blue corner. We're going tropical. HP STADEN.
A truly incredible fight from two warriors. I have no doubt Peace X Oli NGUPHANE is going to be back stronger and better. RPF and STADEN, you just won the greatest fight of your life. Why aren't you celebrating?
Simon, I'll celebrate when I win that title. For now, we're just going to keep on working hard. I want to thank everyone back from Polokwane. You guys have been supporting me so much. Peace, what a guy. It was such an hard fight. Had so many submissions on, and he just wouldn't tap. And I got fatigued. And you know what they say? Fatigue makes a coward out of every man.
He put you in from some very difficult positions. Were you surprised at his submission defense, how he was able to gut through those submissions?
I think he was wrestling in his camp more than I was, because he was on top the whole time. But I had to stick to my guns. I heard Jan's voice, how bad you wanted. I wrestled up, took his back, and got that choke.
And next, how soon do you want to wait to fight for the title?
Well, I want that title. I'm looking at December. I just want to heal up a shoulder. Graham said Zico and the guy from Brazil,
Junior De Rocha.
Yeah, De Rocha, are going to fight it out in between. Then I'll take the winner in December. Looking forward to it.
Can't wait to see you come back soon. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Tropical RPF STADEN. The main event of the UFC 95 features the captivating title fight between former champion IGUE KABESA and rising contender NERICK SIMOES. One of the most exciting fighters to ever grace the UFC featherweight division, the DRC's KABESA has put together an impressive resume of some of the most impressive finishes ever witnessed inside the hexagon. An outstanding wrestler with incredible knockout power, SMILEY is determined to reclaim the belt that once was a regular fixture around his waist.
I think it's just average, you know? Like, it's just one of these guys that just walked into a gym, learned how to throw a jab in the cross, learned how to sprawl, and all of a sudden they think they're the next best thing, you know? Whereby we've been grinding since we were 8 years old. I mean, it's a different ballgame. 20 years of wrestling. It's different.
When it comes to underestimating someone, you will start asking questions that you will not have answers for. Everything in life, there's prices to pay. Any further than that, I'll just elaborate there in the fight. I'll just show you in the fight.
Having been trained and guided by the world-famous CIT gym in Pretoria, NERICK the Beast SIMOES has earned his shot at gold by a series of stellar performances, including jaw-dropping knockouts and hellacious wars over international opponents. With a varied kickboxing attack and an increasing confidence in his grappling, SIMOES has proven he has what it takes to fight for gold, but an equally determined KABESA is without a doubt his toughest opponent yet. The main event of the UFC 95 is for the featherweight title of the world between IGUE KABESA and NERICK SIMOES. Proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.